why I look like this is because I just attempted socialization. It's a dangerous thing whenever I do it. I went to a paint party thing. They called it a splatter paint party, and to be honest, I kind of thought that meant we were gonna go and like dip paintbrushes and paint and go splatter the walls, and I was a little disappointed when I got there and found out that it was basically just a dance party. And I had gone alone. So if you're less awkward than I am, you would be perfectly fine in that situation. You could go and meet some people and just dance like a normal person and not feel weird about it. But the thing is, I'm me, so I felt really weird about it. And I sort of just stood there all night next to the other people who weren't dancing, doing the half jump toe lift thing. And it made me think of all the other times that I've been horrifically awkward, so I thought that I'd share a couple of them with you. I'm gonna say that this is probably something I'll do again, so let's call this part 1 of reasons why you should feel better about yourself compared to me. Okay, when I was 12, I went through a goth phase. Not incredibly uncommon, especially with this generation, and I was obsessed with the paranormal teen romances like everyone else was. Everyone went through a Twilight phase, don't pretend you didn't. So I went through my goth phase, and the thing is, I was a poser. Completely. I didn't know what I was doing. I wore black clothing, but I also went to a Taylor Swift concert during this time because that's the music that I was actually listening to. And there are many things that I'm sure I'll do throughout my life, but one thing about which I'm incredibly proud is that I think I'm the only person in the history of the world to have gone through a goth phase and during that time go to a Taylor Swift concert. I think I alone hold that title. Anyways, I was really awkward, I was in a new school, and I didn't really have any friends. The first person that I was really friends with was a cute boy, and he happened to be going through a goth phase too, and you can see where this is going. He was not as much of a poser as I was, and I was doing my darndest to make sure he didn't find out. Saying all the things like, oh yeah, I've been writing a lot of dark poetry lately, ugh, I hate school. I was a nerd and a liar. My whole facade came crashing down one day after lunch when he asked me what kind of music I listened to. I casually said, oh, you know, a little bit of everything, and he asked me if I liked Marilyn Manson, implying that he too liked Marilyn Manson. And the thing was, I had no idea who that was. Like, I vaguely thought, oh, this is someone that goth people listen to. I didn't know if that was a man, a woman, or a band. But because of the name Marilyn, I made an assumption. So when he asked, do you listen to Marilyn Manson? I said, yes, she's great. Later in life, I was kissing people on the cheek to say goodbye a lot. I don't really know why, I don't know where I started doing this, but most of the people in my life kind of got used to it. So one day, after a school dance, I went to kiss my friend on the cheek. This friend happened to be a man, and it just so happened that he was not familiar with my little habit. So when I went to kiss him on the cheek, he turned his face, and I got him on the lips. Anyways, I don't do that anymore. And most recently, probably the least awkward, I was fussing with my pen during class, one of these little clicky ones. The jumpy thing. And it flew across the table and hit my professor. Still passed though. So those are just a few of my most awkward stories. So you can feel better about yourself because you have never done any of these. Or at least if you have, I'm sorry. Much better. Comments below, please leave any failures of social interaction that you've had. Make me feel a little bit better about myself. Bye. That was weird. Bye.